Hola from Barcelona! We are outside Barcelona Sands. We are boarding a Renfe train to Lyon in France at 8:19 this morning. It's a 5-hour direct train, runs twice a day. We're doing the morning service, not the evening service, and we arrive into France at around about 1:30 this afternoon. It's about 5 hours and a magical 1 minute. It is time to get through security, so let's go do that and then wait on platform of number 1, for our train to arrive. Let's go. So 8:19, platform 1, Lyon, on Renfe train, high speed, is where we're headed. Quick cappuccino to get me up and about, have that, get through security, get on board the Renfe train to Lyon. We're gonna get a train? How's it go? Toot-toot. Toot-toot on the train.
I'd love to show you more of the platform area here at Barcelona, but we made an amateur error and underestimated the Spanish security system. This meant, after getting through the security checks, or what seemed to be lack of checking of anything, it left us with less than 4 minutes to hurry through the rest of the station to the ticket check area and then get down to platform 1. After a rush of loading the luggage onto the train, you find me in my seat as the train leaves Barcelona on time as we make our way to Lyon.
Gracias.
That was an ordeal, wasn't it, baby? Look at them leaving. Come on, get it, darling.
8A, you've got to face the right way over the side. Yeah, you can sit in that seat.
As the sun rises over Barcelona, let's check out today's route. We travel along the Mediterranean to about Marseille and then head north to Lyon. "30 minutes after departing Barcelona, we had our tickets inspected and the catering cart coming around, where we were offered teas, coffees and donuts. How could I refuse a crisp donut on this morning out of Barcelona?
Seeds are for at least 30 seconds.
Best shot of the Pyrenees. And Lyon awaits us as we're on the train. There's not much footage of us getting onto the train at Barcelona due to security. It was just very tight. Left us with about a minute to spare to get down and onto the platform. So we made it onto the train. We were delayed getting out of Barcelona by about 2 minutes. So just in the restaurant car before crowds of people get here for lunch, because it's still very early in the morning. At the moment, we're currently going through a hillside. So there's darkness. Pyrenees in the background. Let's get through second class. All right. Toilet review, very clean toilet. Saying it's clean, we have just started on the trip, so of course I expect it to be clean. There is the loo. Nappy changing for a Bubs. Look, our little one's going to fit on that just. It's going to be dangling off, but hey look, it's still supplied, which is fantastic, so we'll be able to make a change there. Even a coat hook if you want to put a coat hook. There's mirrors galore. Sink, water, beautiful. There's a bit of soap there. And we've got the... Now, how do we do the hand dryer is the question. I don't want to press the green button, but let's press it, see what happens. Hand dryer. And that is the done. There's the bin. Look, it's quite spacious for first class loo. Very happy with that. Hopefully the fan turns itself off. Alright, that's the first class loo here on the train. Let's get out of here. So here in first class you get really large seats that swivel me quite comfortably on it at the moment. Plenty of leg room. There's so much leg room, it's not funny. A little drop down if you want to use it. Just for me, I don't like using it because it puts the feet in a weird spot. So you get a little footrest. You get a huge table. Drink holder, important. If there was a lot of wobble, but there's not. But the table is huge. That easily fits laptops and what you need on it. Massive, massive area. There is connections to probably the old radio system. I haven't tried because I don't have anything to plug in it. And then this little button here is the recline, or just moves the seat forward. You've got to manually do it. It gives a little bit of recline. Not much there at all when you press that button. There is also power at the seats. Power cable for the single seat is just down here. For the double seat. Headrest, you've got the ability to push these out. Make a nice little pillow. That doesn't go up or down, it just comes in and out. But it's still, relaxing. Just admire the view. And look at that view right now. The hills. That is spectacular. The Pyrenees with a hamburger kind of looking cloud and snow. What a sight. Vive la France! We have made it into France.
After crossing the border into France, we were stopped at Perpignan. This is where we had the French police check for passports across the entire train. As we were stopped here for about 5 to 10 minutes, the guard actually was happy to let me off and run down the very end of the train to get a quick snappy photo. That's exactly what I did.
Where's the trains?
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, more. That's yeah.
Wow!
They're the big fans, aren't they? All right, out we go. So just in the restaurant car again, so I can actually speak, because in first class it is very quiet, so I don't want to disrupt people up in first class. The trip is approximately 658 kilometres, just over 5 hours to get to Lyon from Barcelona. We're currently going through the southwest of France, I guess you'd say, before we start to head inland up to Lyon. It is absolutely spectacular. We're just going pretty much alongside the Mediterranean at the moment. The little miss and I, well, you can hear her, she's going wow all the time with the view. And it is some spectacular views. Wow. Whichever side you look at the moment, it is a spectacular view. You've got the Mediterranean just out that window. On the other side, the Pyrenees with the snow on it at the moment. It is just an absolute stunning day to travel as we speed our way through France. What a place. I'll put down below where and what that is. On screen now. Just in the vestibule. Is that what it's called? This area between the two doors where you get in and out before you go into the carriage? Can you leave in the comments what this area is actually called? Because I would have thought it was just the landing zone. The landing zone, the entrance and out. But hey, that's just me. Or vestibule or vestibule or I don't know what. People know. But why I'm here is there is the loo there. Need that. First class is that way. But just around the corner here, that is an executive suite. And we're going to sneak in and have a look. Let's go. Let's go do this. So there's no one in here. It does say don't enter it, but hey, look. Take a look at this little executive zone here. How spectacular. 8 seats. I tell you what, this is probably pleather, but oh, these seats feel good. Oh, these seats feel very good as we head through a station. They're nice and wide, very comfortable, laid back. You can see all the power sockets that they have as well. The table comes up from underneath here. It comes up like an aeroplane seat. I tell you what, very nice. If you can afford this little exclusive little room, book it. It's so quiet and nice in here. All to yourself on coach 1. Wow. Yeah, I could have easily stayed in this little room, but let's exit out of here and see where we are. And I don't even need to stand out here because there is a seat. Look at this, seat with a view. How cool is that? You can talk the way and no one's even here to hear you. Oh, brilliant. Thought we'll check out the second class seats. It was a bit quieter here on the train now. Leg room in the second class, a little bit closer than first class. The table size is about the same size, to be honest. Maybe a little bit smaller, just a little bit. It is in a 2x2 configuration, so yes, the seats are smaller. You still get the footrest, fantastic if you use it. You still got plenty of leg room. Fit a bag underneath quite easily. Armrest goes up. Power socket. The double seats, exactly the same over there. I'm just in a single seat at the end of the carriage, but the double seats, the same view with the big tables, power sockets are in between them, and footrests. And again, a great view out the window.
4 hours into the trip, and it's definitely time for some lunch. So let's check out the menu that you get on board here on the Renfe's train. We've gone for the ham and cheese baguette.
It's okay. It's fresh. It's been toasted. It's nice. Let's have some food. Now on the high-speed rail section, we're travelling just over 215 k's. This is what 215 plus k's looks like. This is what 280 looks like going through the countryside of France. 285 k's, 290. We're having a bit of a run around. Yeah, we're having a bit of a run around. It's a good time to probably check out where you can store your luggage. Hop on board through the doors, and at each entrance of each coach, there are these massive luggage storage areas where you can store your luggage. This is quite a full train this afternoon, and you can see there's still plenty of room for that luggage to be tied up and put there and waiting for you for when you get off. And that's where you can store your luggage above your seat.
We're currently travelling around Europe for the next 7 weeks, and to do this, we purchased the Eurail Continuous 2-month pass. For train travel on Renfe and using the high-speed link between Barcelona and Lyon like we have today, we also have to purchase a reservation ticket, which is €12 extra each. This means we're able to reserve our first-class seats on the train in conjunction with our Eurail pass.
It's now bonjour, Lyon.
Mommy.
Not on you? Not today. Wow, well done. It must have just been the fabric of the jeans. Darling, we're getting ready to get on the train. Ready?
And we finally made it to Lyon after 5 and a bit hours. What a great journey that was. I'm going to get out of the station, get to the hotel, and then do a little debrief of the trip.
So a quick review of that train ride from Barcelona to Lyon on a beautiful sunny day here in Lyon before we make our way to Paris. It was a fantastic little ride. The train itself was comfortable, clean. The staff on board were absolutely brilliant too. The whole family with the little toddler. It's a massive help when you get great staff like that. The only downside would be ourselves in Barcelona train station, where you have to go through security and that mad rush to get down to the platform with about a minute to spare to get on the train. Overall, it was a great experience taking the train from Barcelona to Lyon on the Renfe service today. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you've liked it, please comment, subscribe, do all the normal things you do here on YouTube, and until next time, train on. And just a quick bonus at the end, here is the Renfe's app for the cafe on board the train. This goes through all the dining options that you have available and all the prices. It's actually got quite a good range of food, and the prices are extremely reasonable too. We didn't find it expensive this train at all, which was an added bonus when needing to buy lunch for a daytime train.